Hello everybody, my name's Warrior009 and welcome to a new Minecraft series. This series is Voltz. This is under the Technic Launcher mod pack. It's also the same mod pack where Tekkit and Technic are, but this is a new mod pack underneath the Technic Launcher. In Voltz we have a couple different mods. It's kind of like Tekkit in a way. There's a couple things that are similar. There's a lot of things that are much different, much more complicated. So the point of this series is to kind of teach you guys what's different about it, how to make certain things, how to incorporate it into your own worlds, and have a lot of fun with this mod pack. I'm gonna go over some of the basics of the mods, what's actually involved in it. There's a couple different mods that you guys have never seen before. Basic components are just like it sounds like, basic components. There's also atomic science, which takes care of our fission and fusion reactors and particle accelerators. That's not going to happen today. That's going to be down the road. We have assembly line, which takes care of our conveyors. So it's kind of like buildcraft or industrial craft and red power. If you guys are from Tekkit, you guys know those mods. You know how those affected how the mod ran and how you guys could actually automate a lot of things. If you're from vanilla Minecraft and you've never played a mod pack before, it's basically for automation, trying to make it so there's pipes and, well, this is actually conveyor belts, trying to get one item to go from one chest to a machine or something of that nature. There's ICBM, which takes care of our explosive and missiles. You guys are really going to want to see that. That's probably what you guys are here for, so that'll be later in the series. There's Blastcraft, which takes care of our blast-proof materials. As you guys know, there's explosive and missiles, so we're going to need blast-proof materials to keep ourselves safe and to keep our buildings safe. There's electric expansion, which takes care of our transformers, our wires, and batteries. So it's a little bit different than Tekkit, but there's still the electrical part to it. There's mechanism, which takes care of our generators, our new ingots. There's a couple new ingots, and there's new machines. You'll see one new machine today and a couple new ingots. So there's also a couple ingots that came from Tekkit, or are part of this, like you've seen them in Tekkit before. And there's also fluid mechanics. I haven't seen an oil well yet. I'm sure there probably is one, but there's obviously water and lava, so hopefully we can get into some of the fluid mechanic part of this mod and try to keep things going. But if this is your first time ever seeing me, I am a YouTuber. I have co-created 2 other series that are on my channel. One is the Minecraft Travels, which is a vanilla Minecraft. The other is the Tekkit Experiment, which is a mod pack. It is for the Tekkit mod. It's very like it'll be kind of like this, but we're 68 episodes into the Tekkit Experiment. I believe we're 129 episodes into Minecraft Travels. So if you guys want to see any other videos, just go check those out. But this is the start of the new series. This is going to be Voltz. As you guys, most of you probably know, Yogscast has started a Voltz. Yogscast is very entertaining, I will say, but the one thing they fail to do sometimes is really let you guys know what, like what's involved in the mod. How do you guys do certain things? Obviously, that's not their job. Their job is to be extremely entertaining, and they do that very well. So I'm hoping to kind of fill a void there. I'm trying to teach you guys how to do certain things. You might see different machines in other series, other Let's Plays when there's multiple people, and the point of their series might be entertainment, while the point of my series is tutorial and trying to teach you guys. So we're gonna go. Obviously, you guys see that we've started already. There's none of this, oh, let's go mining for 4 episodes and stuff like that. We've already started. I've already done the work. I've got our copper ore. If you guys are from Tekkit, you've seen copper ore. You've seen a couple of these other things. If you're not, these are some of the new ores that are involved in some of these mod packs. So you don't have just your normal iron, your gold, and stuff like that. You have some other different ones. So there's copper. We have tin. We have silver ore. Platinum ore. Platinum ore is new. That was not in Tekkit. We have sulfur. There's 2 different types of sulfurs. I'm not 100% sure why that is, but you can find these near lava beds. So if you go down digging in caves and you come around like obsidian and stuff, just look around. You'll probably see a lot of sulfur. That's why I have so much. I don't know. It came in bunches. But obviously we have our normal coal and our redstone and some miscellaneous stuff. This is 1.4.6 Minecraft, so we have emeralds, we have There's carrots and potatoes over there in my little garden thing, so that is the cool thing about Voltz. It is an updated mod pack. It's not like Tekkit. Tekkit was based off of 1.2.5, and this is updated, so there's a couple of the newer things in here, so that is one of the cool parts. But on today's episode, we're actually going to kind of go over what you guys need to do on your first couple of days. Obviously, you need to go out and you need to go get your materials. I've done that work already, so once you guys come back with some of these awesome materials, you're going to need to smelt some of your platinum, which I've already have. So you just take your platinum ore and you throw it in a furnace, just a normal furnace, and put some coal in it, and it'll work fine for now. But on for today's episode, we are going to make a Metallurgic Infuser, and that's a very large word. But this is one of the main essential machines that you guys need. It is one of the ways you can create steel and bronze. These two ingots are unbelievably essential. You need them for almost everything. So with a Metallurgic Infuser, you're able to make bronze dust, and you are also able to make steel dust. Now there's another way you can make steel dust by going through a blast furnace, but to do that you need to go into the nether, you need to get some things, so this is an easier way to do it. But as you guys can see, there's some of these things that you guys have probably never seen before. Obviously you've seen furnaces and iron ingots, that's not a problem, but basic circuits, controlled circuits, and enriched alloy. You guys haven't seen this before. Enriched alloy is very easy. You just take an iron ingot and some redstone, and you can make some of these. We actually need 3 of them, so I'm going to grab some of our redstone, I'm going to grab some of our iron, and we're going to make 3 of these. And that's 3 enriched alloys. We also need some of our, we can't make basic circuits quite yet. When it switches over, because that involves bronze plates and copper wire. We can't make bronze plates quite yet, or steel plates, so luckily enough the recipe allows us to do it on like the first day. And if I can click it right, there we go. Control circuits, we do have platinum and we do have enriched alloy. We need 2 of these, so we're going to grab some of our platinum, and we have our enriched alloy, so we need 2 of these. We're going to put our enriched alloy in the middle, and we get 2 control circuits. And we're going to reach up here, grab some of our cobblestone. Going to make 2 furnaces. And we are going to make our Metallurgic Infuser. So we'll take our iron, put it like that, our enriched alloy in the middle, and 2 control circuits, and that makes us a Metallurgic Infuser. Now normally you would want to power this some way, usually through a coal generator, some sort of generator, and give it power. We cannot make a coal generator quite yet. We need some other basic things. We need bronze, we need steel. So luckily enough, you're able to power this through coal, and not coal, you can power it through redstone. So when you put the redstone over in this green box, it might not be green for you depending on the texture pack, but it'll be this far right box. You can see this little bar here went up in power. So now it has power. If you're using if you're wired it up, that will just go depending on if you have power in your battery box using your coal generator or some sort of other generator. Or you can put a battery here. So there's a few different ways you can power it. Right now we're going to use redstone. It does use quite a bit of redstone, so be careful. Don't expect that to be the #1 thing. And then the other thing you need is to put compressed carbon in here. The problem is compressed carbon doesn't work for me, and I don't know if it's going to work for you. If you're on an older version of Voltz, it might work for you. Compressed carbon you can usually make by doing coal. The normal recipe should be this. Should just be coal on top of coal in a normal furnace, and it should make you compressed carbon. For whatever reason, I don't know whether they changed it, but it doesn't work for me. What does work for me, surprisingly, is if you just put coal in there. It took me so long to figure out, but hopefully you guys, as you guys can see here, it takes quite a bit of coal. So also be careful with that. And then what we're going to do here is we actually need to make enriched believe it's enriched something. Enriched alloy? Enriched iron. We need enriched iron. We need to make that, and that will make us our steel dust. So this is going to be the way you make your steel dust. No other way to really make it as of now, but 2 enriched alloys, which you guys have seen. It's just our iron ingots and redstone, and then a piece of iron. So we're going to make some of that. We're going to take our... We have iron. We have some redstone. Come back over to the crafting bench. Then we'll go like this. And that makes us our enriched iron. So that makes 6 enriched iron. You bring it back over to our Metallurgic Infuser. You throw the enriched iron into this second box. And then you guys can probably hear it turned on. It is using our redstone power. It will also use 10 of, I believe this is called infuse. It'll use 10 units of infuse to make 1 steel dust. So as you guys can see here, it's going, if I was to take that out, it should go down, I think a 10th or something like that. We'll see what it does. That didn't go down at all. That's interesting. So this is making our steel dust. Oh, see, okay, now it just went down a little bit. So it took 2 and it went down a bit, so. It does use quite a bit of redstone, so like I said, be very careful with that. But for now, this is really the only way we can do it. And then now we have our steel dust. We can bring our steel dust over to our furnace. We could put a piece of coal in, and it will start making us steel ingots, which are very essential for future things. We'll try to figure out exactly what we're going to be doing with them. I believe I can make bronze this way too. Let's see what we can. Let's see if we can make bronze for you guys real quick. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna need some tin dust. I don't know if I can make tin dust. Okay, so we're actually gonna waste quite a bit of coal here, but we're gonna dump it, and over here that our infuse, like this is, let's figure out how to compare this. So this takes 2 elements to make one. So this took coal and it took our enriched iron to make steel dust. Bronze should take copper ingots here and tin dust in here. Now let's see if we can just put normal tin. I don't think we can, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can put normal tin in. If we can, that would be great. If not, that's okay too. Bring our copper over. We'll put some copper ore in here. Get both of these smelting up. See if we can put tin. If it takes tin dust, then, or tin. Nope, it won't take tin ingots. So we'll have to figure out how to make tin dust. I believe we're going to need another machine to break it down into dust, and then we can smelt it. So if you guys are from Tekkit, you guys obviously know how to, or you know the process of mashing it down into dust. Back in Tekkit, it gave you a 2-to-1 ratio. If you guys are from vanilla Minecraft, what would happen is you'd put your ore into a machine. The old machine used to be called a macerator in Tekkit, and it would give you 2 dust for every ore. Then you could put the dust in a furnace, and it would give you an ingot, so it would be a 2-to-1 ratio. It really made it easier because you had to use a lot of materials, so the macerator made a huge difference. In Voltz, it's a different name, but we'll get into that later. Hopefully you guys learned some. Obviously, steel ingots, you're going to need a lot of them. A lot of people don't quite tell you how to make it right away, and some recipes are wrong, some recipes are right. So if you guys are using the newest part of Voltz, the newest version of Voltz, this is how you make steel. We'll be going into a lot more things eventually. I mean, this is going to be a long series. This is not replacing any other series, so if you're not new to my channel, if you've been watching for a long time, don't worry, It will still be there. Minecraft Travels has been on a bit of a break. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly to do with that, but if you guys are new, every episode I ask you guys to leave comments. Let me know what you guys want to see. Obviously, these first few episodes are going to be on my schedule. They're going to be kind of step by step. I can't quite go into exactly, like, you guys can't ask me to make a red matter bomb or antimatter explosive type thing right away, because I can't make that. I will not make that right away, and I will never make them, because if you guys probably have seen another episode where a red matter explosive does really bad things. But hopefully these will be shorter episodes. Obviously the first episode here is a little bit longer because of the introduction, but we'll try to keep it short and sweet, let you guys know exactly what you guys need to make things in the episode. So but leave comments, leave likes, favorites, and shares do help me out. It gets me out to more people, especially with the new series. Hopefully more people will be involved in the channel, see my other stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and have a nice day.